we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention
this time.
March 31st, 2025 is when the whole procedure finishes.
Our projections show that by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite. You have given us entree to the resources we need in our ongoing quest for multidimensional expansion. And in return, the per capita income of each of you here tonight has grown, and this year alone, by an average 39%. And I've just received word that our forces have won a major victory. The underground terrorist network has been destroyed here on the West Coast. We are off crisis alert. The situation is normal again.
A new normal.
Our new normal.
New normal.
The new normal.
Our new normal.
The new normal.
From 6 p.m. tonight, I am declaring a state of disaster across Victoria. This will be in addition to the state of emergency that has operated throughout. This means that police and others have additional powers. We can suspend various acts of the Parliament. We can make sure that we get the job done, and there's no question about the enforceability and the way in which new rules will operate.
We did what we had to do. I was there, I saw it all. Immigrants, Muslims, homosexuals, terrorists, disease-ridden degenerates. They had to go.
The stay-at-home restrictions for Metro Melbourne will be enhanced. There will be additional limits to the 4 reasons to leave home.
Strength through unity.
You will no longer be able to leave home and go any further away from your home than a 5-kilometre radius. You will not be able to be at any point more than 5 kilometres away from your home.
Unity through faith.
Only one person will be able to go shopping once per day, and they will need to secure the goods and services that are what you need within a 5-kilometre radius. Recreational activity is now no longer allowed. You will be allowed to have 1 hour of exercise no further than 5 kilometres from your home, and there will no longer be able to be any groups bigger than 2, regardless of whether they are from your family or someone else. When it comes to shopping, one person goes out once a day and stays close to home within 5 k's. When it comes to exercise, it's no longer 3 sets of tennis or a game of golf or any of that. It is staying close to home and only once per day and only one person. Ultimately, all of these changes are about limiting movement.
We did what we had to do.
All of these changes are about limiting the number of people that we come in contact with. Daily exercise is just that. It's not an opportunity to live our lives as if this pandemic was not real and was not here and was not literally the biggest challenge we've perhaps ever faced. I just want to be clear. These changes are about making sure that we limit movement, that we have less people moving around. There's a power of work being done around changes to some employment, some employment places of work. I should say there will be significant changes to a number of workplaces. Some will close. Under those state of disaster provisions, from 8 p.m. tonight, a curfew will be implemented. So there will be a curfew across metropolitan Melbourne from 8 p.m. this evening, and it will run from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. each and every day.
A yellow-coded curfew is now in effect. A
A yellow-coded curfew is now in effect. A yellow-coded curfew is now in effect.
And the only reason to be out of your home between the hours of 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. is to get care, to give care, or to go to and from work or be at work. We can no longer have people visiting others.
Any unauthorized personnel will be subject to arrest.
We can no longer have people simply out and about for no good reason whatsoever.
This is for your protection.
It is not an easy decision to make, but it is the decision that is necessary, and that is why I have made it.
We did what we had to do.
And that's why police will be out in force, and you will be stopped, and you will be asked, and you will need to demonstrate that you are lawfully out and that you are not breaching that curfew.
Whoa! Excuse me, miss.
I'm sorry, I didn't see
You in a
you.
hurry, are we?
I was just...
It's past curfew, you know.
My uncle, he's very sick.
Oh, sick uncle, is it? What do you think on that, Willie?
A load of bollocks, what I think.
Going to a mate's place, going and visiting friends, being out and about for no good reason, all that will do is spread this virus.
You know what that means, don't you? It means that we exercise our own judicial discretion.
And you get to swallow it.
I've got your finger, man.
Oh, she's getting the picture.
No, please. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Not yet, you're not. But you will be. By sunup, if you're not the sorriest piece of arse in all of London, then you'll certainly be the sorest.
Oh, God, no. Please don't do this. I'll go home. I won't do it again. I swear. Please.
What do you think, lads?
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
We did what we had to do.
Today I saw what may be the most disturbing thing I've seen in a long time that escapes the realm of conspiracy and breaks its way into real life in a rather horrifying way. How would all of you like to get your COVID-19 health passport? Why, if you would like to travel internationally now that the U.S. passport is basically worthless, all you've got to do is one simple thing, and it's hand over your blood. I'm not exaggerating. Users will have their blood screened in an approved COVID pass laboratory. Once they've confirmed that, I guess, for now, you're not COVID positive, you will get a QR code on your phone, which you can then use to scan. So what are you going to do? You're going to go to every time you want to travel, you got to go to a facility to get your blood drawn. Then they'll approve you on your phone. That's the idea from the World Economic Forum. Users will have their blood screened in an approved COVID pass laboratory. What a great... I'm kidding. So what nightmares are made of, man.
It's okay. It's okay. Shh. Okay, it's time to sign in now. Okay, they're gonna prick your finger just to take a little bit of blood. I know. Doesn't hurt much. Just a little.
Next.